Angus is a popular breed for ranchers across the entire Northwest, but especially in Oregon. So what's new with the breed? What's the expectation for the years ahead? I recently sat down with Troy Marshall, Director of Commercial and Industry Relations with the American Angus Association, who said this is an inspiring time to be a producer.
Well, one of the really exciting things is with the Genetic Merit Scorecard that we're helping commercial producers describe the genetic merit of their pens and feeder cattle. And so, like what we did with EPDs on the seed stock side of things, we're actually now putting some metrics on these commercial feeder cattle where the buyers have ability to know what those genetics are and get paid a premium for them.
So this is going to be something that benefits the producer, the consumer, the pack. I mean, who exactly benefits?
Well, directly, it was designed to put more money into the pockets of commercial cattlemen. That was our goal with the Genetic Merit Scorecard and the Angus Link program. Indirectly, it does help the consumer and all the segments upstream as well, because they have an idea of the right genetics and getting them in the right place and can profit from them as well.
How important are genetics when it comes to having better herds and a better product?
Genetics have never been more valuable than they are today. With high input costs, feed conversion, all of those things, the genetics play a huge role there. And we're also seeing on the demand side, the demand for high quality product, certified Angus beef and prime product has never been higher. And all those are really driven by genetics. So I don't think there's probably one single factor. There's a lot of things that go into the profitability equation, but genetics play a huge role.
Troy, talk to me about that demand. Where are you seeing the most demand? Is it domestically? Is it internationally?
The exciting thing is we're seeing it on both sides. Really, through COVID, we saw domestic demand expand greatly. We've seen, as I mentioned, the certified Angus beef and prime product or high-quality product. The demand has just been incredibly resilient, even with some of the headwinds we're seeing in the economy. And from an export side, the world loves our grain-fed, high-quality beef that we produce in the U.S., and it's one of the most things I'm most excited about. Not only do we have historically tight supplies, but we have historically high demand for beef right now.
So much talk has been about struggles with the supply chain, getting products in. Was there any struggle to get products out?
Obviously, with the transportation and all those issues, there was. The beef industry, did a really good job of keeping product moving throughout the world. And we probably compared to other industries, had less issues moving our actual product than probably anyone. The biggest difficulties with the supply chain came with just all of our inputs. So.
I'm going to ask you a two-part question. What can producers look forward to in 2023? And what can consumers look forward to in 2023?
I think from a consumer standpoint, they can look at a product that continues to be more consistent, higher quality, meets their demands. From a producer standpoint, the exciting thing is I think we're looking at higher prices. We're going to see some higher input prices along with that, so production efficiency is going to be really, really important. But we're going to see prices that we haven't seen since probably that 2014-15 timeframe. So very good times. I think the biggest thing is just as an Angus breed, we've kind of a lot of talk about certified Angus beef and the end product side of things. And as we look to coming back out of these drought situations and rebuilding the cow herd, I just maybe throw in there too, really the real strength of the Angus breed has always been that mama cow and that maternal influence. And as producers start to rebuild, I think Angus plays a really big role there.
Once again, that was Troy Marshall, Director of Commercial and Industry Relations with the American Angus Association.